We have hit late muzzleloading season. It's 25 degrees. It's cold over here in Southwest Virginia. So first part of the morning here, what my plan is this is a property that I hunted last weekend and saw a lot of buck sign deer trails. So what we're going to do today, first part of the morning, is we're just pretty much going to walk around, kind of do like a spot and stalk type hunt, see if we can catch a buck cruising. I brought my crossbow. Probably sometime late morning I'm going to go to our property, our other property, and crossbow hunt for a couple hours. Maybe fill a doe tag. One good thing about having this snow, we can see deer tracks and we can see if they're fresh. Alright, we walk back here a good piece. And I found some fresh deer tracks. So to my right is nothing but pines. To my left, I've got a ridge up there. So I think they're crossing through here. I've seen a bunch of deer trails. I've seen some fresh deer sign. I've seen a lot of coyote tracks in here too. A lot. Temperature was 25 degrees. It doesn't feel that cold. I'm sitting on the ground right now. I decided to switch places, so I'm up a little higher in some hardwoods and mixture of pines. There's plenty of deer trail in here. I've seen about 7 or 8 doe down there on the side of a bank. The sun was hitting it. So they're coming out and they are starting to get some of that sun. Plan is to sit here for a little bit and then I'm going to jet and run up to the other property and see maybe if we can fill us a doe tag today or a buck tag. You gonna help me find the deer? was quick. Man, that was quick. I literally just got set up in the blind. And I'm pretty sure I smoked her. I'm gonna walk over here in just a second and look for blood, but man, she high kicked. Man, that was really, really quick. 20 yards. We'll walk over here in just a second. We'll look for blood and the arrow. Look for some blood. And then we'll give her just a little bit. So let's walk over here and see. Literally. All right. When we see some blood and some hair, ooh. Well, that is a good sign. We can find this arrow. Yeah, she's a spewing all the way up through there. Check that in a minute. One thing hunting about in the snow, these arrows are harder to find. Okay. I ain't having no luck finding the arrow, but definitely You having no issues finding blood? Or right through there. I know she can't be far up in here. She's bleeding way too much. I ain't gonna lie, I'm shocked she made it this far. Look at that. See if there's an easier way around. I don't know if I'd really say easier, but circle back around. Good Lord. Well, found their bed. A lot of blood. And the hill. After some walking through some thick stuff, we found her. She didn't go far, but it's going to be easier to go down on the property and walk up the hill and drag her down than it is try to drag her back, all that stuff. But sorry if the audio sucks. I lost my microphone walking through that thick stuff. God only knows where it's at. So hunting's getting more expensive. Now I gotta replace my microphone. Guess I'll remember next time not to clip it on my hat. Alright, she was up in there, drug down to right here. So you can see it was a good shot. She ran way further than I thought she would. So we're gonna get it cleaned up and get out of here. We have finished processing the deer, me and Pops. Got all that took care of, and now we are heading to the house. All in all, pretty good day. The first part of the morning doing the spot and stalk was actually pretty cool. Hunting in the snow. It's cold, but for some reason I've got colder in the blind than I did sitting in the snow walking around. We will see you on the next time.